Welcome to Perth Kite Racing Handicap Series race number 7. Here we have a beautiful bow rider ripping through the lineup of the starting grid with a kid in tow. If that's you in future, stay off the racetrack. So we've got 5 riders lining up today for the Sunday Handicap Series. We've got Alti and Cooksey, the 2 hot favourites, followed by Alex on the red R1. We've got an 18 and a 21 there for Alti and Cooksey, and Alex on a 21, and Ant Pillinger there on his 15 metre R1 V3, and Jane Taylor out of shot and about to come storming in on her massive 21 metre R1 V3 that she's never ridden before. Conditions are pretty light, and here everyone's lining up at the start, looking for a boat end start. And a couple of seconds to go, and we're away. Ant Pillinger with a great start there. And Alex nice and close to the boat end. Everybody tightly packed with the small grid and the light conditions today, all looking very good on the upwind leg, heading across to the Woodman's Point headland. And it looks like Alex is pretty high there, but I think that's Andrew Cooksey on the inside there, taking the lead with potentially the highest position. And now we've got a catamaran storming down through in classic JBSC fashion, straight through the middle of the fleet. And Jane Taylor tacking away, heading across to the right-hand side of the course. And everybody's starting to tack there in a group. And the lead 3 riders getting out in front there by the looks of that. Jane coming to the infield on that 21 that she's never used before, and looking to tack up the middle before going for a paraglide. Beautiful piloting work there. As the 3 top riders head up to the top mark, Alex tacking in early. And we've just had the top rounding, and that is Cooksey and Alti, with Alti in the lead, heading on the downwind run. Alex chasing in 3rd place, coming down past a catamaran, and we're looking to put the jibe in. It looks like they're going to be bumping the corners here on the way down the course. Heading for the starboard to port jibe to look down to the bottom gates. And it looks like the R1 V4 there in front, which is Alti. And the boys are putting in the top jibe there. And Cooksey on the inside there, looking to potentially try for a deeper angle and beat Alti into that bottom mark. So we'll see who's got the better lay line there. And the safety boat right in the middle of the downwind leg. Great work, boys. And any minute now, we should see how far behind Alex is as the top 3 riders come into the bottom gate. There's Alex's red R1 V3 21 coming through, and that is a classic Alti Cooksey battle straight down to the bottom. There's nothing in it with these 2 guys. They're always very close in this racing. Alex doing a good job of catching up on the downwind leg. A little bit of catamaran avoidance going on there, as is usual for the JBC course. And we're coming into the bottom mark, and they're rounding up. And that looks like Alti is actually coming around behind Cooksey there. So I'll be racing to the top. Alex taking evasive action around the catamaran. Rounding it up, having to run wide and deep and heading upwind. And now we are going to cut towards the end here. We didn't get the rest of the footage, but here comes Jane on the downwind leg. And as a spoiler for the rest of the race, which we didn't quite get, there goes Alti and Cooksey. They battled right to the end and had a ding-dong battle right on the finish line, which resulted in Alti getting sent into orbit.